Hello all. It's supposed to be 76 today. It's already that now. It's going to be a kind of an uncomfortably warm, hot day today in San Francisco, California. Yesterday was perfect weather, about 70s. Let's get this figured out and we'll be right back. Let's go up this way and we'll do the video up there. By the way, this video is going to be all politics. Just for the people that don't want to see politics, you may want to come back for the next video. So I was on a chat room the other day, and one of the persons there said that they couldn't stand old age or something like that. I forget what the comment was, and I said, you know, old age starts at around 50, really, because that's when men usually die if it was natural. So anything over that is considered old age, and even extremely old age once you get in your 80s and 90s. But every block of time, like every 10 years, something starts to happen, no matter how well you take care of yourself and all. And I've got 2 ripped shoulders that are really killing me now, a really bad back and 1 bad knee, and I just keep icing it and stretching it and using food as medicine, and try to stay away from any pain pills that I can, but sometimes you have to take them. And you know that you know, each 10 years it's going to get worse and worse, and the doctors don't seem to be able to do much about it. With a video series, it gives you something to do and look forward to, and it gives you hopium. So let's get on with that, with the first page of politics. So there's some red alert and red sirens going off here in the US. A lot of people are saying it now, finally. They're finally seeing what's happening. Fascism is really coming, and it's coming fast and hard, and with a large following. Who would ever think that the fathers that died in World War II, in Vietnam, North Korea, on and on, are supposedly fighting fascism? But yet here we're embracing a fascist leader. The US Congress was briefed on Russia meddling in the 2020 election. It's as bad as it was in 2016. Democrats silent. Where are the Democrats? What, you got your ass kicked because you picked a bad leader who didn't know how to do an impeachment hearing? God, I've never seen such bungling as the Democratic Party in my life. At a Trump rally in Colorado last night, he joked about he will remain in office for 26 years. Not 25 years, but 26 years, because he had 1 year stolen during the impeachment hearing, he says. So apparently there's a program called Vox, V-O-X, apostrophe S, and Arian Rupert apparently came out with a warning of her own. And she says, we're going into the abyss, and we better wake up. Get off the phone, wake up. The fascism is coming, people. So during the Trump rally in Denver, he started quoting poll after poll where he was ahead in 2016. Didn't mention anything about 2020. It was all about the polls in 2016. It's as if his mind was so whacked out because he sniffed so much glue and everything. Apparently that's what his favorite thing is, sniffing different types of propellants to get the high out of it. And he was ranting on about he was not Time's Man of the Year. That Gretchen Thunberg got that spot, and he can't stand that. Can't have a kid have it. Jesus Christ. What are you thinking? Has to be some wealthy billionaire who has a head the size of the whole universe. So let's look after the facts here. In that rally in Denver, Trump brought in 20,000 people and had people outside. Bernie's rally was 11,500. Can you believe that? Our fellow USans would go down this fascist path? Many people are saying that. How can we let a minority of people push this country into fascism? So according to the Orange Man, he has absolute rule over all. That's what he said. He can tell anybody what to do and rule any way he wants and pardon anyone he wants. That's fascism, guys. That's fascism. Look it up. Please look it up. So during the Denver rally, the Orange Man really was dumping on media and journalists, saying they were the most dishonest people on the planet. Does he not have a mirror? So we're seeing Bernie Sanders attacked from all sides, from both the left and the right. But he's the only one that could do anything to help us. And it is so important he become the nominee. Though I don't think that the true left has it in them to put him and make him that way. 11,500 isn't good enough. You need twice that many. You need 3 times that many. I don't think that following just comes on trees. I think you have to earn it. And Bernie's message has to be put out there. And we need to put out the Orange Man's fascisticness. Once again, another plane is overhead. I'm going to contact San Francisco International and have them stop flying planes when I'm out doing a video. But let's head on out this way. So I honestly think that 2020 will be the world's most important election ever in the history of humans, because this election will determine whether we save ourselves. We pick the wrong candidate, we go down the rabbit hole of hell at a high speed. We pick the right candidate, we go down the rabbit hole of hell at a slower speed. Maybe we can gain an extra 20 years, and in that time, humans can figure out how to solve the problem. 20 years is quite a long time to figure things out. But again, we gotta have the right candidate. If we don't have the right candidate, then we might as well just hang it up. So, are you going to help Bernie Sanders win? How? I don't know. But we've got quite a force here. We have all these websites that could carry messages to everyone else. Almost everybody comes glued to a phone. So the messages could go from us, the alternative information, to the people, instead of it going from the corporations to the people. The corporations and the corporate media are not our friends. They sometimes act as if they're on the left, but honestly, they turn on you in a second if they got more money for it. With corporations, it's all about the money. We've got some pretty good shows on YouTube now on the environmental left side. People need to, put that out there to others so that they can learn what's going on. And people, it's time to get off the pot. Until next time.